Welcome to the Missouri Business Podcast. The show is chock full of insight on what it's like to start, stop, and drive a thriving business in our great state. Each episode, we'll dive into the mind of a Show Me State business owner so you can avoid their mistakes and glean their expertise for your gain. Now, here's your host, John Piazza Norton.
Hey everybody, John Piazza Norton, the Main Street Business Mentor, coming back with the Missouri Business Podcast, and today I'm here at Yellow Frog Graphics with Kyle Arnold. How are you, sir?
Doing good, how about you?
Doing very well. Kyle is the Director of Marketing for this great group. Got a lot of stuff to share with you about the place here in just a little bit, and of course Kyle's 3 wishes of what he wants for this company, should he have them. But tell us a little bit about the business, how long you've been around, give us a little background.
Well, Yellow Frog Graphics, we've been around for almost 3 years now.
Okay.
Pretty much, we're right on that anniversary of 3 years.
Nice.
And so we basically got into the industry of vehicle graphics, and then it's kind of blossomed from there.
Okay.
Started with just about 3 people over in Wathena. We started out of Summit Truck Bodies is where we started.
Gotcha.
So that's where we started, and then we basically grew and transitioned and built a facility that was a standalone, state-of-the-art facility.
So tell us a little bit about if you had 3 wishes. We're going to do 3 wishes today.
Okay.
The first wish, if you had a wish that people could know more about this company before they come in the front door, before they even contact you, what do you wish they would know?
The main thing, people, they kind of have this misconception that we only do large trucks and that's all we do. And when they finally come in here, they, kind of see there's a lot more that we do.
Right.
Stuff that, signs, to a lot of environmental graphics.
Okay.
We do a ton of environmental graphics for large arenas and stadiums and businesses.
Right.
And so that's actually one of our bread and butters is large environmental graphics.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't even think about that.
Right.
But also, our creative services, we have 4 artists on staff that's all they do, but we probably have got about 7 artists that work here that are fully capable of designing anything that a customer could possibly want.
Nice.
So a lot of companies don't have that.
Normally they just have one.
They just have one. And so what's nice is we've got a ton of different personalities that have totally different design styles.
Yeah.
Which is great. And so if we have someone who wants sleek and modern, we have a designer for that. We want someone that wants grunge, or and we've got someone for that. So
very cool.
Some very good Photoshop artists. We got very good vector artists. So it's
right.
So it's nice that we have that available to us. But a lot of people they'll ask do you have an artist? But yeah, we've got actually quite a few.
Sure. And you also have a little bit of apparel.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is apparel is a huge thing for us.
Yeah.
Our parent company, Transwest, they are based out of Colorado, but they own tons of dealerships, car dealerships and truck dealerships, trailer.
Gotcha.
And so all of them have uniforms in some way or another.
Right.
And so they all have hats and polos, and so they basically asked us to hey, how can we vertically integrate this?
Yes.
And so that's basically where we started into the apparel side of it.
Right.
And so we brought in some good people, got them some good equipment, and so we're off to the races now with that. So
nice.
And I mean, basically how I put it, anybody that walks in here, if you have a logo, if you have a business, an organization, a sports team, anything with a logo, we're in the business of doing that.
Nice.
And so that's basically if it goes on a sign, a banner, helmet, if it goes on a car, a trailer, it goes in your business, it goes on the front of your business and the sign, if it's what they're wearing,
right,
or to the pin that you give away.
Right.
We do all of that. And so that's kind of our big push is anything you put a logo on, we do.
All right. Second wish. What one thing do you wish you would have known about coming into this new beautiful space? If you haven't been here, come on out, check out the facility. It's incredible and super clean. I want to know, before you moved in here, if you had a wish to know something before you came to this location, what would it be?
Well, we chose this location mainly for the ease of traffic getting in, especially with large trucks.
Right.
We wanted it to have, good visibility, and so 36 in Riverside, tons of traffic,
Right.
all day, every day. We really liked, being right nestled into that, corner of 36 in Riverside.
Right.
But one thing we didn't take into consideration were the geese. And so just the fact that, they're lovely animals and everything, but they cause a very big mess, and they love to hang out in our parking lot sometimes.
Sure.
And so that was one of the unforeseen things about this location.
So do they hang out the back of the parking lot, or do they come all the way up
Kind of
to
the side of the parking lot, but
Okay.
yeah. So they have to get ran away sometimes, but yeah, they're not exactly the cleanest animals on earth.
So if the pond wasn't necessarily there, it wouldn't break your heart?
No, it wouldn't break our heart, but but we do get to fish, so.
Yeah, very cool.
So we fish around the pond. We've had bonfires out by the pond. We actually have a frisbee golf hole out there, or I guess whatever you want to call it. But the guys will go out and play frisbee golf, and
Nice.
they'll fish at lunch. And so, the pond's nice.
There's pros and cons.
Geese, not so much.
All right, very good. So the third wish that you could have is business climate. What do you really wish that folks would know about their business climate and how they could help fix it overnight?
I've met with several companies about, opening back up.
Yeah.
And so.
Because budgets
what
freeze.
Well, really, it's about process.
Yeah.
It's really not necessarily because they're opening back up because they're fine. It's really just the process of it.
Right.
And how I try to communicate to them is, you got to be the professional in this. So when you walk up to Texas Roadhouse,
Yep.
there are full instructions on what you're supposed to do, and everyone expects that now. If you walk up to a business and it's open and there are no instructions and doesn't tell you what to do,
No idea.
you really, you start to question it.
Sure.
And so you have to, people want direction right now, and so that's where a lot of the signage, the floor graphics,
Yep.
a lot of that comes into play. You walk into any place that doesn't have sneeze guards right now, and you're just like, whoa, wait a second.
Right.
And so it's totally different. But, like I meet with the school district on Thursday, part of kind of the, I guess, review council board or whatever you want to call it, that is going to listen and give feedback on reentry.
Yes.
For the kids and for the teachers and everything, and so that's one part that Dr. Williams had asked me to be a part of, to kind of talk through some of the graphics or whatever that's going to look like, processes,
Right.
anything on floor. Dividing out hallways,
Yeah.
where there's lanes of hallways,
Yeah.
and there's tons of different things that kind of go into this, and what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, what's over the top and what's not.
Yeah.
How do you make parents feel safe, or
Yep.
kids feel safe? Because
Absolutely.
they understand what's going on. Even my first grader understands what's going on.
Yes.
So-
People wear masks. It's a
Yeah.
scary time. Follow some directions and be safer.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's all the questions I have for you today. Hope, wish all your wishes came true, but we're here where we're at now. Things are where they are. Geese are all over the place, but you're still cranking out stuff. And Kyle Arnold, Director of Marketing for Yellow Frog Graphics, I really appreciate your time today. Thanks so much.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And again, my name is John Piazza Norton with the Missouri Business Podcast, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of the Missouri Business Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, MissouriBusinessPodcast.com, where you can subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, or Stitcher, so you get the ding when the next one is out. And if you have a question to pose on the show, just shoot us a comment on the website, or like the John Piazza Norton Facebook fan page for direct access. Be sure to tune in next time when we squeeze the brain of another business leader for your benefit. Talk is cheap. I'm from Missouri. You have got to show me. See you next time.